Quickly right now. This is a post-tropical storm at this point. Look at the speed here of movement toward the northeast at 37 miles per hour. So this thing is cruising along. The core of this now, the center, is over Pennsylvania, getting ready to cross into New York State, and it will continue to move northward pretty rapidly here. Notice to the east, we've got that tornado watch box. This is an area that we're watching for a spin up, but right along the path of the storm, this is where we've got flooding happening. There are flood watches, and the brighter greens are flood warnings that are happening right now. There has been tremendous rainfall out this way, but you heard them talking in the story that we just watched about the tornadoes. These are the reports just in the past 24 hours of tornadoes, about 17 of them, mostly in North Carolina, but a few here as you go into Virginia and up into Pennsylvania as well. So we're going to be watching that potential. You often get these with these landfalling tropical systems, these spiraling bands that can spin up a quick tornado, and they're often rain wraps, so they're tough to see. But between 3 and 11 p.m. we will watch the risk. It's pretty low locally, but greatest as you go west of 495. That risk is a little higher over southern parts of New York State and down into Pennsylvania. So it is a low risk, 3 to 11 p.m. and we are going to continue to see some downpours in the overnight hours. So make sure you do have a way to kind of get warnings here till this goes by us. Debbie is going to track up toward the Canadian border by 8 o'clock tonight and then race away up into Canada. So once it does, our weather will improve, but the heaviest rain is going to be out this way. This is where we could see 2 to 4 inches of rain or more in the path of the storm. Locally, we're looking at rainfall under 2 inches. A lot of us have picked up anywhere from 1/10 to about 3/10 of an inch of rain already, but more is coming, and you can see the shower that just raced through Boston going up to Lynn right now. Another one of these fast moving downpours coming up here toward the Worcester area. These are going to lift up toward Route 2. A few more here out in the western part of the state, and this is the way the next several hours are going to go. But if you were on Cape Cod right now, your skies have actually brightened and you're seeing a little bit of sunshine. It is feeling very tropical though, with dew points in the mid and upper 70s right now, and that humid air is being transported in on a gusty southerly breeze. So a southerly wind, tropical humidity, temperatures actually are running in the 80s right now south of the Pike in a lot of spots, and it will be a warm afternoon with more of these tropical showers through about mid-afternoon or so. But as we get closer to the evening hours, 5, 6 o'clock, that's when the coverage is going to start getting a little bit greater, and we're going to be watching for the potential of some of these spin-ups within some of these bands of rain that are working on in, filling in at about 10 o'clock in the evening. So evening plans will be wet, and that rain will continue at times here into the overnight hours. By tomorrow morning at about 7 a.m. a lot of the rain is moving out, but we will have a few lingering showers on the Cape through about 10 a.m. and then notice how everyone is drying out quickly, and we will actually see the skies clear. So some downpours tonight in the 70s, tomorrow morning rain, then clearing. Temperatures will be in the 80s, mid and even upper 80s for some of us. So it's warm on Saturday. Humidity drops down as the day wears on, and it's a beautiful stretch here through the rest of the weekend. So near the coast tomorrow, a little slow going in the morning, and then the skies brighten. Low to mid 80s if you're traveling up north to the Lakes region. Sunday looking beautiful as well. All in all, good timing here with the weekend, and the stretch of dry weather is going to continue into next week. Monday, Tuesday, even into Wednesday looking pleasant. Next chance of showers and thunderstorms probably not coming in until closer to Thursday. Katie?